Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through with the cards that come out for you in this reading today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here. So let's begin, let's find out what comes through. So the first card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. We have Earth sign energy, could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or even Capricorn. You have the Six of Wands. And we have the Lovers. And with the Lovers card, we do have Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, this does give energy of working hard at something. I also feel like when it comes to your connection, it is one that's going to take some work to be able to see it progress and move forward. I also feel like patience is also tied in with that. But I do feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, this is actually being able to experience forward movements. I feel like there's progress in your connection, and it is also one that is contributing to a lot of different areas in your connection, like having a very strong foundation. And I feel like it is also allowing for being able to get to know someone on a deeper level. It may be one that feels as though it's moving forward at a slower rate, but I feel like it is also one that is going to be more productive to the growth in your connection. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is also deeming this connection as being a worthy investment. I feel like there is a lot of energy put into it, and I feel like that's on both sides. And I do feel like it is one that's not for nothing. I do feel like it's going, those efforts and that focus and that energy that's being invested is going to not be in vain. We have the Eight of Pentacles showing up over here, and I do feel like you're dealing with a person who is very much of a hard worker. They're very much of a person who's going to show up diligently for you. I do also feel like this is someone you can rely on, someone you can even depend on if needed. With the Eight of Pentacles showing up over here, I do feel like there is energy being put into this because of a sense of feeling as though it is worth the investments. They do deem it as something that's worth it, and I do feel like they are someone who sees long term. I do feel like they're deeming it as a worthy investment of their time. We have the Six of Wands, and with the Six of Wands showing up over here, this is an effort to make someone feel special, make someone feel seen. I do feel like that's because you are feeling like this person is someone who's valuable, and I feel like both of you are actually in that space where it's like you are looking at each other in high regards, and you are also putting action behind that feeling. So with the Lovers card showing up over here, this is a strong connection. I feel like it goes quite deep for the both of you, and I also feel like this is a strong compatibility within this connection. I do feel like when it comes to your connection, you connect on a deep level. It could even be a soul level, and there is this understanding that you have with each other, and I do feel like it is quite a romantic spark. I also feel like it's quite passionate, and with the Lovers card showing up, I also feel like there is a sense of making a decision to prioritize this, making a decision to really invest into this connection and it moving forward and leading to a place that you have in your mind, especially. But I do feel like with the Lovers card that this is also calling for decisions to be made in this connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards to find out more. We have the Five of Pentacles, and it's showing up in the reverse. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. And with the Death card, could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have Scorpio energy with this. So with this Death card showing up over here, I do feel like there's some changes that are happening in this connection. And I feel like you could have been in a space where it felt like the connection took a lot of work. It took a lot of effort to make work. And I feel like with this Death card, there is a change in that. And when it comes to your connections, going through a lot of changes, and there are new opportunities when it comes to this connection. And I do feel like it is kind of putting you in a position to make a decision to be able to move forward and move into certain directions in this connection. But with this Death card, I also feel like when it comes to a past way of connecting in this situation, you're going to need to move away from it. I do feel like there is some conditions that need to be some changes that also needs to take place in order to allow this connection to move forward. I do feel like with that Five of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, that this is an energy of being able to experience kind of a relief out of after difficulty. Do you feel like there could have been times where it could have felt like, I do get an energy of a person who works a lot. Could have felt like this person was abandoning you for their work, even for their studies possibly. But with this Five of Pentacles, I do feel like this is an energy that feels more welcome. It feels like somebody who's showing up, somebody who's being more reliable as far as being there for you. And I do feel like there is also a sense of remorse following having had kind of put you in a space where it could have possibly made you wonder about this person, or feel abandoned, or feel like you're being left out to some extent in this connection. But with this Ten of Pentacles showing up over here, I do feel like there is a very committed energy when it comes to your connection. Even with that Seven of Pentacles, I do get an energy of someone who is available when it comes to being very emotionally available and also invested and committed to your connection. I do feel like there's a strong desire for commitment. With this Three of Pentacles showing up over here, I also feel like you work well together. I do feel like you complement each other's energies. I also feel like there's a strong connection here at the core of it when it comes to the two of you. And I also feel like it's something that you can feel in this connection. It is one that does go deep for both of you. I do feel like it's also a motivating factor in this connection when it comes to anything that you go through, any difficulties that may come up at times. I do feel like though, with the Death card showing up over here, that there's going to be a lot more in this connection, and it's going to place you in a position to make decisions as well, make choices regarding this connection. And I do feel like it's also going to be something that is going to be requiring action on both sides. But I do feel like with this Lovers card showing up over here, the motivation behind any actions taken is going to be based upon the connection you have cultivated together. Feel like this is one that does go quite deep. I also feel like it is one that is also prioritized in any actions that are being taken regarding any of those changes in your connection. So I do feel like there could be an end to a need to have to work super hard in this connection. So if it is a connection that's like at a distance, or could even be a change in work, but I do feel like it is leading to needing to make choices for the sake of prioritizing this connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have healing family issues, we have playfulness, and we have it is safe for you to love. At the bottom of the deck, we have chemistry. So with this healing family issues, I do feel like that Five of Pentacles showing up in the reverse may be also tied into a person's way of thinking based upon the way that they used to things happening. And I do feel like this connection is one that's also contributing to a lot of healing on some levels, as well as also experiencing a connection that is going to also kind of open somebody's mind. Do you feel like this person you're dealing with is also in a space where they're experiencing a lot of awakenings or a lot of revelations when it comes to connections, and when it comes to relationships in general, even other relationships outside of this connection, I do feel like it's also kind of challenging their view of their childhood. I do feel like with this showing up over here, that this connection is also one that's allowing for this person to learn a lot about themselves. And I feel like it's important in this connection, and it's also kind of contributing to being able to show up better. But this person definitely has a lot of childhood experiences that are also contributing to the way that they are in this connection. And I do feel like there's a lot of progress. It's happening slowly but surely, but I do feel like a lot of changes also happening as a result of the lot of epiphanies and revelations that are coming from this connection for this person. We have playfulness, and I feel like this connection is also ascending to a less serious but more enjoyable a stage in this connection. I do feel like there is a lot of love here, but I also feel like there is also perhaps a lot of caution that was in this connection, or is in this connection, especially with that 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But I do feel like being patient with this connection, it is leading to some place where things are able to really get to a place where things are lighter in the energy. I do feel like being able to experience a connection where you are in sync. I do also feel like there's a strong union here with the Lovers card showing up, but also being able to enjoy that with this person. It's an enjoyable connection. I also feel like family plays a significant role in this connection for this person, but for you too. And I do feel like it's also a connection where it's moving to a new level, where perhaps you're inviting and letting this person in on your childhood or your family, and I feel like this person could be as well for you. But I do feel like there is a sense of feeling safe, comfortable, and even secure to be able to really open up more in this connection with you. So I do feel like there's an opening of the hearts in this connection for the both of you. I do feel like there's something that's really keeping you tied together as well. So I do feel like this is experiencing a deeper connection with It Is Safe For You To Love. And I do feel like there's a lot of love with the Lovers card showing up here too. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.